So I got a letter today from a big fan of mostly 22LR. It reads, "Dear Rob, I was down at my local used gun store, pawn shop, and I saw a totally cool looking 22LR rifle, pistol, revolver. Is there a really simple litmus test to decide if it's worth buying? Sincerely, first name." Well, first name, thanks a lot for writing. I really do like your handwriting. It's really cool. Yes, as a matter of fact, there is a really easy litmus test that you can use to determine if a used 22LR is worth buying. All you need is a Q-tip and something dark, like a black cap or a black sweatshirt. And how you use these in the litmus test is coming up next on Mostly 22LR. Hey everybody, Rob Rosenberger here for Mostly 22LR. It can be a stressful time in a pawn shop or a gun store when you've got your eyes set on a cool looking rimfire, but you aren't sure if it's a good deal or if it's just a problem child the previous owner has pawned off. This simple litmus test, if it fails, will tell you that the gun has a problem, and a serious problem at that. It won't shoot as accurately as it should, and you're looking at a $50 repair job minimum. Now, I know not a lot of people carry Q-tips around with them on a day-to-day basis. Even I don't carry Q-tips in the pickup truck when I go out to gun stores and pawn shops. But seriously, if this simple litmus test fails, usually it's not worth a further inspection. Just hand the gun back to the dealer and say, "Thanks, but no thanks." Now, obviously, in low light conditions, you can use a flashlight to improve the litmus test here. We want to check in the beginning to make sure that there are no cotton fibers hanging off of the crown. Sometimes you'll be using a cotton swab or something like that, and there might be a stray fiber. But it looks like there's no fibers here. That's good. So we use the black cloth to help highlight any cotton fibers because they're going to be white. Seeing no cotton fibers, it's time for us to use the Q-tip. And all we're going to do is we're going to insert the Q-tip, and we're just going to run it lightly through. We're going to make sure that we hit every part of that crown. And then we're going to go right back and we're going to check and see if there are any more cotton fibers. If there are any cotton fibers, it means that they've caught on one of the burrs in the crown or one of the defects at the crown, and it means that the crown is damaged. And I see no cotton fibers. I'm going to stick my head in here real quick. And yeah, I see. And I'm going to look at it sideways now. Pardon me while I come in here. And I'm going to look sideways to see if there are any cotton fibers. I'm not seeing anything. So what this tells me at this crown is good. So what have we learned today? Well, we've learned how to use a Q-tip and some dark cloth to create a litmus test for a used 22LR before we buy it that will tell us immediately if it's worth further inspection or if we should walk away from the deal. I'm Rob Rosenberger for Mostly 22LR. And remember, 22LR is real ammunition. Treat it as such. Certainly, the rifle isn't worth the gun isn't worth any. The gun isn't worth a further inspection. There's no further inspection. There's usually no further inspection needed. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Now I know not.